Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at Everything You Need to Know, and 96 at 9 o'clock, with news China is showing signs of struggle, and yet the Wall Street anticipated signs the US would slow down in 2023 are yet to emerge. Over the weekend, China said that the cost of new houses slipped just 0.1% in August from July, the same slippage as in the month before. Given the known low sales levels, this seems a dubious outcome, especially as only 16 of the 70 largest cities reported prices holding or advancing very slightly. The rest fell. For pre-owned homes, prices inched up in only 3 of the 70 major cities in August from July. The reported slippages in the other 67 cities were remarkably similar, which also doesn't pass the smell test. China also said that total retail sales rose 4.6%. Among them, the retail sales of consumer goods other than for cars were up 5.1%, which is actually quite good. But it is simple math to extract that the retail sales of cars, and that showed virtually no growth. Meanwhile, China's electricity production retreated in August from July, coming in 2.5% lower, which for a country as large as China is quite a drop. Year-on-year electricity production rose only 1.1%, also not indicative of an expanding economy. But nevertheless, they reported industrial production rose 4.5% from a year ago. Either China's undergoing a recent spectacular burst of energy efficiency and reduced energy intensity, or one of those statistics is unreliable. Indian exports rose in August from July on the usual seasonal basis, but were down 6.9% year-on-year due to elevated commodity prices and weakening foreign demand. In the US, industrial production rose from a month earlier in August and above market expectations. Meanwhile, the New York State Factory Survey turned in quite a positive result for September. But perhaps American factory data won't be flash in September because of the strikes starting in their big 3 car makers. The US Treasury 10-year yield starts today up 1 basis point of 4.34%, and again near their August highs. A week ago this rate was 4.26%, so up 8 basis points since then. And the price of gold will start today at just on $1,924 an ounce, and up $2 from Saturday. And oil prices are up another 50 US cents at just on $90.50 a barrel in US, and back to a 10-month high. The international Brent price is now at $93.50 a barrel. But for the week, these are rises of $3.50 a barrel, or 4%. The Kiwi dollar starts today little change to 59 US cents, still settled in a tight range. A week ago it was 58.9 US cents, so little change from then also. Against the Aussie, we're holding at 91.8 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're still at 55.4 euro cents. That all means our trade weighted index is little changed at 68.5. Get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.